Good morning. Thank you so much for having me. This is one of the worst disasters I have seen in my experience. And the winds are up, as you just said, and it's not over yet. So we have some grave concerns, but I know that this is why the SBA has a disaster assistance program, and they are ready to deploy with FEMA as soon as the first responders finish their important work.
Karen, certainly our thoughts and prayers with everybody out there that's impacted. You just mentioned the SBA's program. After the emergency declaration from President Biden, we saw that the SBA was going to offer low-interest federal disaster loans. But can you talk more broadly about the other steps that the agency does to help people?
SBA's disaster operations are one of the most important things that the government does across all kinds of disasters. I was on the ground after 24 hours in Hurricane Sandy, and the SBA actually deploys about 1,000 people into the area with FEMA. They're in mobile units, they're on the ground, and they are talking to people who have been affected. And this is just a devastating moment when you're on the ground with people whose homes are in ashes or taken apart by a tornado. They need a lifeline. And SBA provides homeowners and small business owners with low-interest long-term loans. They're about 30 years. The interest rates are 2% for the homeowners, 2.5%. And they allow the homeowner or the business to rebuild quickly while they're waiting for insurance proceeds. And they also help them with advice and with counsel. And when you ask a homeowner, where's the deed to your house? And it's up in flames. So you really need somebody there to help them through the whole application process. Okay. SBA does this. And it really is an important, critical program that the government provides right there. I've seen it myself, and I have to say it's amazing work.
Yeah, certainly there's so many people in need of help. If you don't mind, I want to get into the weeds of this just a little bit. The disaster loans can be up to $500,000, $500,000 if you're a homeowner. If you're a renter, it's up to $100,000. I want to go back to the homeowners. Property values in California, they're very elevated. Would you imagine that the loans offered, they're going to be at the top end of that range? Because there's, it's just a higher cost of property out there as opposed to some other areas that may be impacted.
Absolutely. So it's $500,000 for a homeowner. It's $2 million for a small business owner. And this is designed to be the first money. People will be getting insurance money later. They might be going to their bank for a loan, but it's hard to get that money. So this is designed to be immediate assistance. And what the data shows is that if you get that money into people's hands sooner, that's when recovery starts. You need the cafe to be open, the gas station to be open, for the community to be able to come back and start to rebuild. So these loans are available. The SBA has automated the process so they can be turned around very quickly. And I want to give some advice to homeowners who are out there. You really should go right away to the online and just start the application process. And if you run into any trouble, go find a person as they get there on the ground. They won't be deployed until the danger is over, but they'll be there right away afterwards. And they really can get money into the community and the aid flowing fast, and that will jumpstart the recovery.